The Enchanted Elevator with Unlimited Buttons. Once upon a time, in a world not so different from ours, there stood a grand old building with more floors than anyone could count. Each floor was home to wonders and curiosities that could fill books upon books. At the heart of this towering marvel was an elevator. But it wasn't just any elevator, it was the Enchanted Elevator with unlimited buttons. To the people who lived in that whimsical world, the Enchanted Elevator was a legend. Many had heard about it, but few had seen it. Why, you ask? Because the elevator had a mind of its own, appearing only to brave and curious children who yearned for an adventure. One fine morning, a bright-eyed girl named Lily, who believed in magic with all her heart, was out exploring the great building. Armed with her trusty backpack and a sandwich her mom had made, she was ready for anything. After wandering around the mezzanine, Lily stumbled upon a peculiar golden door with intricate patterns and gems that caught her eye. "Hello," she called out curiously, half expecting a reply. And, as if hearing her call, the door chimed melodically and swung open, revealing the Enchanted Elevator with unlimited buttons inside. The buttons sparkled like stars in a night sky, each one begging to be pressed with its own alluring glow and mysterious label. Gathering her courage, Lily stepped inside and the door closed gently behind her. "Whoa," she gasped, absorbing the magnificence of the twinkling buttons before her. Where would she go first? The chocolate waterfall floor? The flying rainbow ponies floor? The decision was overwhelming. She decided on the giant teddy bear garden and pressed the button with a bare paw on it. The elevator hummed a lullaby, and the floor beneath her felt like it was being tickled by clouds. With a soft ding, the doors opened, and Lily stepped out onto a floor filled with the cuddliest, most enormous teddy bears she had ever seen. They were friendly and inviting, beckoning her to come and play hide and seek in their furry wonderland. And play she did. After frolicking with the teddy bears, Lily returned to the elevator, her heart brimming with joy. The next destination? The room of endless books. The moment she pressed the button embossed with a book, the Enchanted Elevator whirred like a wise old owl. She was then enveloped in walls of endless stories, reaching out to her with the promise of 1,000 adventures, all waiting to be read. She picked up a book about pirates and mermaids and let the written words sweep her away. Hours must have passed, or perhaps it was only minutes. Time had a way of bending in the Enchanted Elevator. Feeling a rumble in her tummy, she remembered the sandwich in her backpack. As if on cue, a button twinkled a bit brighter than the others, inviting her to the picnic paradise floor. Without hesitation, Lily pressed it, and the elevator zipped away like a hummingbird towards the sweet scent of summer. The door slid open to reveal a vast meadow under a sky painted with a sunset. There were picnic blankets laid out with all sorts of delicious treats, animals that chatted about the weather, and trees with leaves that sang melodies. Lily shared her sandwich with a friendly squirrel and traded stories with a wise old owl who wore spectacles. As the stars began to twinkle in the real sky outside, Lily knew it was time to return home. Once back in the Enchanted Elevator, she pressed the button marked Home. The elevator knew exactly where to take her, delivering her back to the grand old building's mezzanine, just as her mother was calling for her. "Where have you been, Lily?" her mother asked with a warm embrace. In the enchanted elevator with unlimited buttons," Lily exclaimed, narrating her magical journey. Her mother smiled, suspecting that Lily's vivid imagination had taken her on another wild adventure within the pages of her books. But when a gentle ding echoed from down the hall, and the grand old building hummed with magic, she couldn't help but wonder. And so, Lily's story of the day she rode the enchanted elevator with unlimited buttons became her favorite bedtime tale, one that she would eagerly share with anyone willing to believe in a little bit of enchantment and the endless possibilities awaiting at the press of a button.